Hello, hello, welcome back. This is part 21 in finding zeros of linear functions. And you can see here, this is actual one of the problems that we started with. Find the zeros of a linear function, f of x equals 4 times x minus 12. And then these were your options. A is 3, B is 3 and negative 3. C is negative 3, D is negative 3 and 3. So one of the first things I want to point out is if they have in your options an and, both of the terms need to be true in order to select that option. So let's just get right on into it. There's two ways that we can find our answers, A, B, C, and D. One is we can set f of x equal to 0, solve for x. That'll give us the answer, A, B, C, or D. The other option that we could take is one at a time, substitute these values for x. And whichever statement is true, set f of x equal to 0. And whichever option is true, you will see as a solution. So if I substituted a negative 3 here for x, 4 times a negative 3 is negative 12. Does negative 12 plus a negative 12 equal 0? No, it does not. So it must be both. We're going to go through and take a look at that. And I'm going to show you each option, and then I'm going to also show you the way you find an answer if you set f of x equal to 0 and you solved for x. Let's just jump right on into it. We have f of x equals 4x minus 12. I have that here. This is option D, where we have negative 3 and a positive 3. I'm going to start by substituting the negative 3 for x. And you can see f of x of negative 3. 4 times negative 3 minus 12. F of negative 3 equals negative 12 plus a negative 12. F of negative 3 does not equal. Is this a 0 function? No, it's not a 0. So negative 3 is not an option. So I don't even have to try the positive 3. Remember, it's got to be both options in order to be a correct answer. So nope, not D. You need both. All right. So let's try C, negative 3. And this is the only option. Either it works or it doesn't work. But wait a minute. We just did negative 3. That does not work. And so it cannot be C. I'm going to move on. This is a timed exam. So you want to move forward. You don't want to waste your time. You want to eliminate options. Wait a minute. If it's not D, negative 3, if it's not C, negative 3, then what are the odds of it being B, negative 3? I can feel very confident at this point. I'm going to circle answer A. But I still don't want you to take my word for it. Let's just continue on and let's check out B. Let's check out B option here. So f of x equals 4x minus 12. Option B was 3 and a negative 3. So we already showed you how negative 3 doesn't work, so it cannot be both in option B. So not D, not C, it cannot be B. So let's go ahead and move forward. Let's take a look at A. F of x equals 4x, 4 times x minus 12. A is 3. So I can substitute a 3 here for the x, which is what I'm doing now. And so what is 4 times 3? It's positive 12 minus 12. F of 3 equals 0. Yes, this is a 0. Positive 3 is a 0 of the function, right? So A would be your correct answer here, 3. But let me show you the other option you could have taken in order to answer this question, in order to confidently move through pretty quickly. You're going to set f of x equal to 0, and then you're going to solve for x. So this is the other option. F of x, just substitute a 0 for that. And then rewrite everything else. Equals 4x minus 12. Or plus a negative 12. Now I'm going to solve for x, right? I want to solve for x. That means I got to get x all by itself. I do the opposite of subtracting 12. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. 12 minus 12, or negative 12 plus a positive 12, is 0. What I do to the right side of the equal sign, I got to do to the left side. 0 plus 12 is 12. Now I'm left with 12 equals 4 times x. I want to get x all by itself. I do the opposite of the inverse operation of what it's showing me. 4 times x is what's showing me. What's the opposite of multiplying? Divide both sides by 4. 4 over 4 is 1x. 12 divided by 4 is 3. As you see here, 4 over 4 is that invisible 1x, equals 12 divided by 4 is 3. So yes, A option using both methods would have shown me is a zero function of, is a zero of the linear function, excuse me. Thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If you'd like to send me some pictures of some problems you'd like me to solve, please feel free to contact me. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If I've helped you, please help me to continue bringing these videos to you.